there's a story that I just thought was so dope. And again, like take these things and apply it to everything in your life. But there was a story about this little boy. There's a little boy who was playing in a sandbox, and he had his, I'm just thinking about my kid, like his cars and the shovel and whatever else he had, and Transformers or something. He's playing in the sandbox and he's kicking, and as he's digging, trying to make a castle or a house or something, he finds a big boulder. And he's like, man, I gotta figure out how to get this boulder out the way so I can continue to build whatever I need to build. And so he's digging, he finally gets to the point where he can move it now. Now it's kind of like he can move it. But remember, he's in a sandbox. And so he gets the boulder to the edge of the sandbox. And he's trying to pick it up, but it's too heavy. The kid's like maybe 11, 12 years old. It's too heavy, it's a boulder, it's huge. And so he's doing everything in his power to figure out how to move it. He's like pushing, he's pulling it, he's shoving it, he's using his feet. He even tried to build like a little lever to like crank it up, whatever. And he gets it like right to the edge of the sandbox, and every single time it drops down. So he gets frustrated. I can't get this boulder out. He's frustrated. Now his dad is watching off in the distance. Doesn't say a thing. So again, he tries again. So he takes a break. It'll take me 5 minutes, go give me some water. Take my shirt off, maybe, I don't know. Comes back, he's trying to pull it, he's pulling it, pushing, using his feet, gets on the ground, he's trying to use his shoulder, he does everything in his power. It gets right up to the top, and then it drops down. So finally he gets to this place where he's like, and he starts to cry because he's frustrated. It's hard. He can't move this boulder out the way. And as he's crying, he sees a shadow come over and it's his dad. And his dad says, what's the problem? He said, Dad, I'm trying to get this boulder out the way and it just won't move, I can't get it. And his dad says, did you do everything in your power to move it? He said, yeah, I did everything in my power. I tried to pick it up, I tried to push it, I tried to move it, I dug a hole, I set the cars up. He said, did you do everything in your power, son, to move it? And he says, yes, Dad, you're not hearing me. I did this and I did that and I pushed it and I pulled it and I tried to do this, I did that. And he said, son, did you do everything in your power to move it? And he said, Dad, he starts to cry. He's like, I did, Dad. And he said, well, why didn't you ask me for help? And the son just sat there while the dad picked up the boulder, moved it out, and then they started playing together. Now, when I heard that story, I was like, oh, that's kind of dope. So I don't know if that story resonated with you, but I think about there are things in your life that are boulders. There are issues that kids are going to be dealing with that are boulders. And they're going to do everything in their power to move them by themselves. We're going back to that fix, not solve. They're trying to figure out how to move the boulder. There are things in your life around racism, around classism, economic stuff, you name it, depression, whatever it is, that you're trying to move in your life and you get frustrated and you stop. And that's normal. But have you done everything in your power to move it? The one thing he didn't do was ask for help. I need you to not live in isolation, to use the community that you have. Be coachable, communicate, be connected, be committed, and be consistent. Because when you do those things, we can move boulders. When we do those things together, we can literally change the landscape of the country. And by one relationship at a time, we can change the world. That's all I got.